Hey, it's your boy Bobby Beast here. Wanting to talk about a subject that comes to mind, that is raising Kanan. Yes, raising Kanan. Yeah, for all of you out there that may not know, raising Kanan is pretty much book 3 in Power. So basically, when it comes down to it, I know when it comes down to it, you guys have been waiting. You were saying, hey man, we have Power and then we have book 2. And now here we got book 3, Raising Kanan, which is the prequel story about Kanan. When it comes down to it, what do I think about it? Raising Kanan is pretty much about Kanan coming up. You're going to be seeing how it is for him when he was coming up and, becoming the person that he is, meaning that this tough, bad dude who does things that you probably are like, why he did that. Kanan was smart and Kanan did things the way he wanted. He was very brutal, all of that. So basically, you're going to be seeing the prequel story about him and his backstory, and technically talking about how he became who he is, how he became this Kanan that we know. This is a Kanan that is basically, this is who Ghost and Tommy looked up to. You got to remember, when it comes to Power, Ghost and Tommy looked up to Kanan. It was a situation where they were like, okay, Kanan is family. Kanan is the big brother. And remember something about Ghost and Power. There was a situation where he had to take down Kanan or something along those lines, but he didn't want to kill him, so he ended up in prison. Now, somehow Kanan found out about this, and that led to some things that pretty much happened in Power. I don't want to talk about that, because if you're a Power fan, you've already seen it. If you haven't seen it, go ahead and check it out. But when it comes down to it, Raising Kanan is showing how Kanan became the guy. Now, what I mean, or the guy that he is, basically, when it comes down to it, Kanan is, Raising Kanan is his prequel story. So basically, from what I can see here, we're dealing with his mom, who's also a hustler, because it was his mom who taught him how to be a hustler. So we're going to be seeing his mom pretty much, show him and everything and be who she is. They're saying that his pop is a corrupt cop, but we really don't know. Either way it goes, when it comes down to it, this is him coming up. Now, how do I think this is going to be? When it comes to Kanan, you got to remember something. This is a story that takes place in the past, meaning that basically we're dealing with a story that takes place not in the 2000s, 2010s, because we're used to 2020s, right? This is a story that takes place in the late 90s, early 2000s. So we're talking about the 90s and the 2000s. So we're talking about a time where there is no cell phones, no smartphones, no smartphones, no internet heavy like that. Internet was there, but not really big. Cable TV was a big thing. A few people had CDs, but a lot of people were still listening to cassette tapes. The 90s was totally different. Meaning that, okay, we're talking about Tupac and Biggie. We're talking about Wu-Tang Clan. We're talking about, all those different rappers. We're talking about those styles. You feel what I'm saying? We're talking about on the West Coast, Snoop Doggy Dogg. Hell, we're even talking about Master P back in the No Limit Soldier time. So we're talking about all of that. So this is different. So get ready, because you're going to be seeing a different story. When it comes to Kanan, this is going to be cool. I like it. I can't wait to see it. And when it comes down to it, I think that we're going to be seeing, they say Tommy and Ghost, young Tommy and young Ghost are not in the series. Or basically saying that Courtney was saying that she may do a spinoff with those characters. But I think they should show up in the show, because Tommy and Ghost does come up under Kanan. So it's a situation where you're going to be seeing them, if they're there, and they're different, meaning that this is not the Ghost you guys saw. This is not the Tommy you guys saw. So this is the Ghost that was like under Kanan. And remember, Kanan said Ghost was his best guy, meaning that Kanan was the one. He's number 1, but then Ghost was that dude. So basically, Tommy was number 3. And Kanan said that Tommy would pretty much follow Ghost or either follow him. But when it comes down to it, Ghost was the dude. He saw Ghost and he said that Ghost was smart. Ghost was dangerous. So when you see Ghost here, if he comes here, he's dangerous. He's going to be a different Ghost. And I'm telling you guys, he's not going to be nothing like Tyreek. And what I mean by that is Tyreek has a lot of Ghost in him, meaning like how Ghost was in Power, Tyreek is in Power Book 2. But remember, Tyreek is not up to skill like Ghost, because there's a lot of stuff Ghost experienced that Tyreek didn't. For example, Tyreek is rich. He came up rich. But Ghost did not. So we're looking at Ghost in the hood. We're looking at Ghost in the ghetto. So we're going to be looking at somebody different. So basically, that's what I want to talk with you guys about as well. And Tommy too, because Tommy said he went through things because he was a white boy in a black neighborhood, being raised among black friends and all of that, like their family. So you're going to be seeing things differently. And that's pretty much if they show up in this series. If not, they'll get their own spinoff. So that's pretty much what we're talking about with that when it comes down to it. But yeah, hey, Raising Kanan, book 3, baby. I'm looking forward to it. It's coming in July. So, hey, this is going to be good. I just want to say to you guys that I'm looking forward to this series. It's a prequel. I know you guys want to see what's going to happen in book 2 goes. I know you guys want to see what's going to happen in book 4 with Tommy. But hey, just chill. It's coming. And then,